Welcome to this week's Flame Frequency, a living transmission to awaken codes, burn the noise, and return you to your sacred flame. This is Devine. I am the voice of the flame, speaking to the essence of who you are as a soul. This is the new way forward. We are stepping into the era of flame sovereignty. It is coming back for the first time in eons. And this week we are focusing a lot on our thoughts. Okay, if people want to leave your vibe, let them go. So when I do these, I actually make some notes because it's really important. The 21st of July to the 28th of July this week, the flame bearers, instead of using the word light workers, we are flame bearers. You are being asked not to panic, and you are being asked to let people go out of your sphere. This has been asked of you for the last few weeks. Why? Because you're all asking to bring forward into your life opportunities, to bring forward recognition, to bring forward new things, to bring forward a new location, etc. So you've been asking to manifest things into your sphere. So you're going to have to let some things go that are weighing you down, okay? Energetically, physically, emotionally, people obviously in your life, in your circle, in your sphere. And what you're finding is, as you're just trusting this process, that people are naturally either repelled by your new energy or they just want to know more, okay? Don't apologize. Don't explain, you just reveal, okay? The artificial timelines are glitching. The weather is suddenly reversing. And we here in Missouri experienced that today when we had a forecast of really, really hot weather over the next few days. And, you know, my husband and I both work on this together. We were just like, nah. We don't want to have heat for days and days on end, and just focused on a change in direction. And here came this rain out of nowhere this morning, cooled everything down. It's things like that that is going to start happening right in your face. So the weather suddenly reversing because of the actions of yourself. This is no magic here. This is just you being in control as a sovereign being, you being in control of your own essence, of your own direction. You are no longer led by everybody else telling you what to do. You are listening to those impulses and instincts within, and opens up all of these doorways. Certain grid lines on the earth are also thinning, and vault gates that were originally shut, okay, and closed off for a really, really, really long time. So you can imagine a vault, massive big seal, things shut. Well, in New Mexico and in Utah specifically, there is an ancestral energy that is opening and coming through the land in those spaces, activating your past lives perhaps, or your old timelines, okay? Maybe activating sudden tears or grief or something that needs to, instead of the word clearing, we say to collapse from your life, right? It also is a breath of air. Even if it doesn't seem that way, it is a breath of air for the land to be going through these amazing surges, okay? In Missouri, in the Ozarks area where I am, obviously, the vault locations are pulsing. So if you are in Missouri and in this area, you're lucky that we are here, because there is a lot of energy here that is just waiting to, could be quite dangerous, right? So we're just waiting to pulse out, and we want it to come out nice and easily. We also want to free the Osage Indians from this area and all of the energy that they brought with them in honor as well. So there are a lot of things that are going to be triggering trips, little journeys that you feel like you have to take. Maybe you're going to put some crystals out in your local area. And this doesn't matter where you live. you can change the energy and the vibe of anywhere that you live through intention, okay, through giving back. And the east coast of Australia, actually, there is a fake or false grid that is collapsing as we speak, because many of you on the east coast of Australia have also been going through this flame-bearing energy, really rising up in who you are, acknowledging yourself, acknowledging what you're doing. Maybe you're not listening as much to all of the division and nonsense, etc., but you're standing in your sovereignty. So we have a lot of sacred responsibility here, but it's easier because we're not looking for somebody all of the time to validate to us what it is that we are feeling, okay? But being me saying that, if this validates what you're feeling, that's fantastic. Just that you're not relying on it, okay? It's no surprise to you that, of course, that's how you're feeling, and of course, that's what's happening around you, because you people don't even realize how powerful you are. With your thoughts, you create, okay? And you can set an intention for just about anything that you want to see, as long as it is not impeding anybody else's free will and choices. For example, you can't just make someone love you. That's impeding their free will and choices. And that's where a lot of spell work and witchcraft go wrong, because they really do teach you, many of them, not all of them, but they teach you these things and spell how to win someone back or win someone. It's not going to work out well for you, okay? But when you manifest an intention from a very positive place, with nature in mind, walking with the being a grid walker, being a flame bearer, and trusting in your pathway, something starts to change. Now, me being the voice of the flame, I don't speak to your brain. I'm speaking to the scrolls that you have inside of you. The scrolls that have been hidden, the scrolls that are encoded, to open now, okay? Because the false light is coming to an end. Many of you are starting to see this fall down as well, okay? It's called a mimic grid or mimic light. It's just pretending to be a certain way, and it's really not. So this week, okay, be aware of these things. Try not to panic. People just move out of your orbit. Be yourself. Understand that the timelines that are artificial, the timelines that are false, will not permeate your field. Okay? You're not going to have to go through all of this nonsense, because you're collapsing down the old as you advance. You're collapsing it behind you. What do you want to keep it for? Okay? Notice that certain places will activate. If you ever start getting yourself worried about something, change your timeline by thought. Let it go. You're going to start getting really, really good at this. So if you need my help with anything, I do recommend that you do a Gates of Remembrance $22 download, or come and see me live for free on the 26th of July. Now, I will put the registration form and details for the Zoom in the comments, okay? Look for yourself, the time and date, what that means for you. And I'll also be doing one on the 7th of August, okay? This one won't be repeated, not for a really long time, okay? So I hope to see you there. If you have any questions, okay, you want some more knowledge about certain things, I'm happy to reveal. Okay, till the next time, many blessings. Bye for now.